Hi everyone, I'm Lory and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's subject is the new Earth, and the title of my talk today is 11/11 New Earth Day, Awaken to the New Earth, November 11th, 2018. And what I'm proposing here today is a celebration of the 5D Earth, the new paradigm of service of all as we migrate from 3D to 4D to 5D. There is a necessity, I believe, of celebrating where we're going and what we're trying to do, which is nothing less than a planetary awakening. So join me in celebrating on 11/11 New Earth Day. And let's talk today about this migration from third dimensional to fifth dimensional living and what it entails and how we can get there. So I'm going to read what I've written here, and I hope it helps. I'd also appreciate your comments below, and also if you'd subscribe to my channel. Thank you. When trying to comprehend what the summer of 2018's energetic shift felt like, I'm reminded of a newly constructed bridge finally allowing the restricting barrier arm to be lifted for the throngs of cars to begin crossing. While feeling fear, being tested emotionally, and being blinded to a way forward, the grounding of the Earth's fifth dimensional template occurred across the planet. And now, with the arrival of fall, as the dust settles, the summer's 7 planets in retrograde are at long last going direct. So where are all these cars going? I believe from this point on, we are all moving through a process of transformation that people used to have to die to undergo. We as individual souls have begun a migration of spiritual survival. What we are leaving behind is a collapsing societal system founded on the marketing of an illusion. The illusion is being generated by a power structure in service to self with an agenda that feeds off of a world population focused on commerce. This societal agenda is fostered by the tenets of fear, lack, competition, and judgment, and is oftentimes referred to as the Matrix. What is now disrupting this long-standing societal agenda is a confluence of off and on-planet dimensional frequency shifts. The result is an emotional and mental migration within each individual from fear to love, and ultimately from a long history of victimization to empowerment, the birth of a planetary awakening. As we begin the migratory awakening process, this ascension occurs inward and upward through the etheric territory of the fourth dimensional mental and emotional realm that used to be reserved only for those who have died or are not in bodily form. This non-physical dimension is nonetheless structured in ascending frequencies and requires a purging and mastery of our emotions and thoughts in order to move through it. With every realization and release, we raise our vibration by slowly purifying and developing our heart's divine ability to hold the full spectrum of love. Once free of lower vibrations, we will resonate and function in the fifth dimensional planetary vibration. While this journey is allowing us to still remain in our physical bodies, as the mists or shadows clear and this dimension based on love is revealed, transfiguration to a lighter version of our physical bodies will occur. This mass shift is also being outwardly directed by projected waves of high vibrational light from Source and our Sun as it and we move through the galaxy. The result is causing us to physically adjust to these higher octaves of light from within. Like a butterfly, Our carbon-based physicality is changing to a crystalline base as our DNA begins being restored to its original 12-strand blueprint. This metamorphosis is affecting us all to varying degrees and can be challenging to adapt to. The symptoms of this ascension can manifest emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and physically, causing, to name a few, overwhelm, anxiety, vertigo, tinnitus, headaches, extreme exhaustion, as well as many other seeming illnesses, as these waves of light, planetary alignments, and energetic upgrades manifest in our bodies according to the unique pace of our personal evolutionary development. These symptoms affect everyone at different times along the journey, in concert with our own negative issues being brought up to the surface for purification. Sometimes these symptoms affect us strongly, sometimes vaguely, but will continue during the process of adjustment until a global tipping point is reached. Raising our vibration is a journey from shadow and density to light, and is how we migrate to this more rarefied and joyful realm. This is an ongoing process, though quickening as we approach a cosmic and global turning point, referred to as the event horizon, or the event. While this chrysalysis is being orchestrated and encouraged from outside forces, it also requires us to participate in raising our own vibration from within, which is referred to as doing the work. This evolution is both planetary and personal, and each one of us must make a decision to partake or not. If we do, we must let go of the negative or lower behaviors or vibrations instilled in us from eons of being entrenched in the 3D foundations of fear, lack, competition, and judgment. As we awaken our hearts from this repressed collective mental and emotional programming, we will eventually liberate and radiate our inner light outward to form communities based on love and cooperation. Don't be discouraged. This crossing has periodic checkpoints where we are tested. When you are ready to shed the lower vibrations of behavior, such as being self-serving, judgmental, resentful, afraid, etc., and want to advance to a deeper commitment to others and love, you meet with tests of your resolve. What might have dragged you back down in the past is reintroduced, only to have you demonstrate your eligibility for the new vibration. So, you're not attracting the same challenges by your growth, but are being tested to advance by your newfound strength of resolve. When you pass this test period, the universe or your higher self starts to support your alignment to the fifth dimensional vibration of love with the manifestations of your passions in miraculous ways. This can look like support, synchronicity, or just your dreams coming true. If you are being called to make this crossing, the journey requires a new set of skills which must replace the old way of navigating the 3D world. While your mind alone may have been your only compass, it can only help so much if you are trapped in illusions of survival and unhappiness. Awakening from this illusion requires a higher frequency guidance system to lead you to higher ground. This is the guidance of the heart, or what is called your soul or higher self. The soul is an individualized aspect or ember of the original creator, giving it the same abilities to provide us under its constant watch with all the guidance we need. The soul's inner light can safely help you navigate forward through these more rarefied dimensions in this awakening process, while still having to function within an unsustainable paradigm that is collapsing from under us. Creating the timeline or path leading to this new paradigm is similar to radio frequencies you can tune into. Tuning into or aligning to this fifth dimensional frequency is simply changing the channel of your inner council of mind or ego-based decisions to decisions based on the partnership with your inner guidance from Source or your higher self. By doing this, you can make better choices and create a timeline shift with every aligning thought and decision towards this new direction. This dialing in can look like a daily practice of meditation where you unplug from the illusion of fear, lack, competition, and judgment, the four tenets of the matrix or society, by adjusting your frequency to the signals of your soul or higher self, simply by diaphragm breathing, giving thanks, and aligning your request to it for answers and help. The timeline to this new paradigm is the eternal present and is at our disposal when we seize the moment by diaphragm breathing. Whenever we power breathe, it catapults us out of illusory time constraints that trap us in the debilitating dream of survival and into the freedom and empowerment of the now. When free and empowered, we are eligible to co-create with our higher self. By making intentions and asking for its guidance within the framework of a daily meditation, we can effectively unplug from the matrix. I spend about 15 minutes in the morning deeply breathing in gratitude for my higher self, its guidance and assistance, and then I work with it for a few minutes to plan my day or week, making affirmations for what I need and want. It's that easy. I recently posted a higher self tutorial, and it's a step-by-step process of how to follow a daily meditation using your higher self. So you can listen to one of those earlier postings or go to my website, soulselfawareness.com, and it is the first blog posted there. If you would like more information on how to do this in a daily meditation, the answers are there. This new energy is emanating from the earth, where it is now fully grounded. However, we must look to our own guidance to migrate to the new vibration of love. We are leaving something that no longer works, a society based on service of self, moving step by step to a paradigm based on the service of all. While this increased vibration of love is now grounded on the planet, it is only the foundation of the field of potential. This foundation now needs players and creators to enact new systems and collectives. Together with others who are being guided by their hearts, we are now entering into collaboration as creator beings orchestrated by Source. Being guided by our own connection to Source within is essential as we are being called on to create the new collectives and systems on top of the old 3D structures. An inner compass I find in these beginning stages is a dictum from the great visionary Dolores Cannon, who said, "If you believe it, you will see it." If we advance with enthusiasm and follow through with certainty, knowing belief is all, you can achieve anything. Believe and you will solicit a response from this newly grounded field, showing up in the form of support, opportunities, and miracles becoming available to you like never before. And remember, doubt is the only thing that can kill a miracle. It is a choice to doubt or to believe. As we connect and rebuild over the old collapsing structures of the third dimension with cosmic energetic assistance and our own resolve and commitment to awaken to Source within, learning to share resources and love in cooperation with all, the new way forward will manifest. Ultimately, the key to a healed mind, body, heart, and planet is doing the work. of inner attention and counsel within the still presence of your higher self or soul. The goal of this inner work is to eventually have your mind merge with your soul or higher self. Once this is established, we become participating co-creators or creator beings in this new dimension. The way forward is not only a journey within, but a sharing of the love you find with all conscious reflections of yourself, beginning on Earth and onward towards the rest of the cosmos. As our full capacity comes online, whether with an assist from a global event or solely by establishing our own place in this new world, is to be seen. In the meantime, the sure way to the new Earth is to deeply breathe it in. So I hope this has helped you. I would appreciate your comments below and for you to subscribe to my channel. I would also like you to, if it resonates, start to hold the 11th of November as the New Earth Day and share it with others. I believe if we have a holiday of our own, it will help to give credence and also awareness to other people that something is afoot, a planetary awakening. All right, I'll see you next week and have a great week, and remember to breathe. Thanks for joining.